Campaign 2010 coverage is next at 10, less than a month now to the election, and a new poll shows Scott Walker maintaining a lead in the governor's race. We're breaking down the numbers. News 3 political reporter Jessica Arp has the newest We the People Wisconsin poll. Jess?
Larry, the numbers show Scott Walker maintaining a lead in the state, but the number of people still making up their minds could be a deciding factor in the race.
We have not had a cheerleader, a champion for business in the state since Tommy Thompson.
3 weeks until we determine a champion of the governor's race.
We're going to talk about just the need to have federal funds come into the state.
And the campaigns continue to battle it out. A new We the People Wisconsin poll shows Republican Scott Walker holding a 7-point lead over Democrat Tom Barrett. But it's the 14% of undecided voters that is a wild card.
I think a little more uncertainty in the governor's race than what we've seen in earlier polling.
Barrett has some major names trying to get out his base, including the vice president speaking at a high-dollar fundraiser.
My assessment is it's a very close race. And again, I think you're seeing that the evidence of that is obviously polling, but the evidence of that is the number of people who are paying attention to this race.
Walker, meanwhile, is promoting his job creation ideas and has been bringing in Republican governors to support his cause.
People like Chris Christie, who came in from New Jersey the other day, they've done it. They've effectively done what I'm saying we need to do for the state of Wisconsin. That certainly adds credibility.
Franklin says even with the bigger number of undecided voters, a game changer would have to sway voters one way to make a difference.
I think what we will look for over the next 3 weeks is for the Walker campaign to try to maintain their steady flow and maintain their support, and for the Barrett campaign to try really hard to find something to make voters rethink their choices at this point.
Now, of the 400 people who claimed they were likely voters and took part in the poll, 80% of them were over the age of 45. Franklin says that jives with the fact that typically younger voters sit out midterm elections, but at the same time, they are harder to reach in polls because of their mobility and cell phones, of course.
And tomorrow we're going to take a look at the race for Senate.
That's right. We've also polled the same group of people about the Senate race, and you can find those results tomorrow morning on News 3 this morning, and of course, channel3000.com, and the Senate debate tomorrow night as well.
That's right. Jessica Arp reporting. Jess, thanks.